Try a little punch technology there. It worked a little bit. Hello, welcome to Paleo Greenbird. I'm Greenbird, and today we're going to be working a piece of Flintridge. I've got two really good pieces here. This is a piece I got a while back. Nice big piece. It's kind of square, chunky, which is the way you generally get Flintridge. But I have a really good palm-sized spall here. So the stuff is damping relatively well. I mean, it's a tougher type of flint. It's not like knapping obsidian. I did not expect that. Actually, gotta build it up real quick. Yeah, that I did. So I'm getting these little tiny chips, and normally I would throw those in my bucket, but I'm going to put them in my debitage pile because this stuff is so beautiful, kind of costly. I utilize every bit of it that I can. So I have a heavier bopper here. This is still just a, I think it's a 3/4 inch, maybe it's a 1 inch, but it's full length. It's a lot heavier than most billets. I'm going to try that on here and see what happens. I'm not as used to using this one as I am my other billets, but I have a friend, Trey McCord. You should look at his YouTube page. He does crazy stuff with these billets. So. Super thin flakes. You can shave with that. This heavier billet's really working well for this. So I'm taking little flakes, but I have a big, thick edge here I need to worry about. It's still square over here, so I'm going to do a little bit of zigzagging. Just to give me some platforms, because that edge is still really square. Boy, this heavier billet really works well for this. These billets last forever, too. So, in zigzagging, I have an opportunity here. I have a platform to come all the way across this big, thick stuff, so I'm just going to take a quick time out and get that. Stuff does nap really well compared to a lot of Flintridge that I've napped in the past, and considering I'm rusty. So this next platform is going to shoot across where that area is that has those inclusions in there. So I'm not sure. Better view. And there you'll see them, I hope. I can't see anything with the glare on the camera, so I'm doing my best. Off that edge. And that set them more crumbly than anything. And I can see copper on the stone. Sometimes I have a tendency to try and drive in too much. It's a real combination of down and in. I mean, you want a little bit of inward pressure as well, but really the downward is what's going to pluck that flake off. Go back to zigzagging. That big thick spot right there, that's what's causing me the problem. There we go. Turn out on that inclusion as well. Just trying to kind of flatten this out, get it as much into a biface as I can. This solid lead-filled bopper is really doing well with the Flintridge. Pretty happy about that. So I've sort of built myself a platform right here. You see there's a low spot. I might need to touch it up a little bit. But hopefully that will drive this big thick spot right here. Flatten that out a little bit. I do have that quartz vein right there, so I'm really curious to see how that affects the flake. I'm hoping that this bopper is heavy enough. I mean, this is the heaviest bopper I have, even though it's not the biggest bopper I have. This bopper here is probably 4 or 5 times as heavy as this big one right here. So hopefully that will you know, help reduce that mass as I take that platform, which I should touch up just a little bit. If you've watched my videos, you know I don't usually like to make platforms. But with a stone like Flintridge, yeah, I don't mind isolating, giving myself every opportunity to be successful. Wow, that's stunning. There we go. There we go. I like that platform way better. Just lowered it a lot. So I lowered it significantly. It's much more in line with that ridge. But I'm probably only going to get one shot at this. I'm going to try and blast through all that quartz. That'd be really cool if I could end up with some of that quartz in the point. That'd be great. See what happens. Still too sharp. With this big heavy bopper, I want to make sure that my platform doesn't have any sharp edges, that it's nice and dull. Alright, the moment of truth. I'm not going to hit it very high. I'm going to hit it a little bit low. Nope. Drove a decent flake off. So here was the platform that I took. Right there. And that's the flake that came off. And I'm going to save that flake because I'm going to make a birdie out of that for sure. And all of you out there who are saying that's way too big to be a bird flake, trust me, I will make a bird flake out of it. Alright, let's see here. Where are we at? Let's grind. That's what I like to do when I'm not sure where to go next. So what I'll probably do is try and take as many opportunistic platforms as I can, and then try and create a platform over here that will allow me to take off that high spot, and then also take out all this stuff over here. So as I'm grinding, I'm just going to look for opportunities. Nap as fast as some people do. I'm sure I'll get faster as I get better. So I've got kind of a mediocre platform right here. I'd love to take that. If it was and I say mediocre because look how thick it is. It's just barely a platform. If I was using a different stone, I might actually take that. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to give me any type of results that I want. So, and I see an opportunity right here. There's a platform right here that will allow me to try and kind of blow through some of that junky area right there. Get rid of all that stuff that is not optimal. See it? That's the platform that I'll take. So kind of spruce it up a little bit. Much more careful about my platforms when I'm working Flintridge. For this one, I might drop down to my regular bopper just because I'm more comfortable with it. I don't regret that. I'm going to hit a little bit high. Supporting it, but not death gripping it. Didn't go far enough. Let's try it again. Could be because of that quartz in there. I don't know. I was hoping to keep that in the point, but not sure we'll be able to do that. So I'm going to try and make a platform that's much more focused on that one ridge where that junky stuff is. And there we go. All the while, I'm still trying to kind of keep an eye on what shape this is going to be because I do want to get a point out of it. There we go. With these heavier billets, it's much more of a downward stroke than it is an inward. That's where I'm having my problems. You still have to have that inward pressure. You're just smacking the edges off. There's some boring parts in here. I might just edit those out. Okay, let's grind. My stone is getting smaller. as long as it's getting thinner, I'm okay with that. Let's get some good surface area here. There we go. Wow. Make beautiful earrings or something. Sometimes that surface area does help. Yeah, we're making some progress. Maybe this bigger lead head was a good idea. Thinning this out nicely. Oh yeah, this big lead head is working really, really well. This is the largest, no, it's the medium size. It's about 1 inch, I believe. Solid boppers. They worked really, really well too, but you know, for where I'm at right now, this bopper's what I need. Beautiful, beautiful microblades. I mean, super sharp. Wish I had the time to do something with all of those. Click over here. Boy, it's just, this stuff just flakes so good. Pretty soon I'll have to drop down that smaller bopper. So I'm just adjusting my edges, thinking about my future flakes. This stuff does flake a lot better than some of the other Flintridge I've had. And I was told that this is really high quality, and I believe it. Those flakes come off. I think I've managed to work around those inclusions. This is where we're at so far. We've got a decent biface. You know, considering what we started with. Gave myself a nice hinge there. I'll have to work that out later. Got a little bit excited. Forgot I was working Flintridge. shape at this point. Sure, nothing down here is going to be part of it. Just thinking about shape right now. Oh yeah, nice flakes coming off of this. Man, this is some good stone. I'm trying to set platforms right now for the other side. The other side was a little bit on the low side, well, quite a bit on the low side. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, we're going to work right through that inclusion. We're going to get a point out of this. Nice thinning flakes. Ooh, got myself a little bit of a hinge there. I was rushing a little bit. Got some weird shaping down here. Need to work through. It's right where that inclusion is too, so let's see how that affects us. here at the tip that I'd like to take off. Oh, I had a feeling that would happen. Took it off all right. The whole tip off. That's all right. We just ended up a little shorter than we thought. Got to support it. I think that's what happened was I neglected my support. Wasn't touching both ends. You need to treat it well. Just kind of started smacking. I was getting carried away. Snapping so much better than some of the other Flintridge I've had that I think I just started getting kind of carried away and forgot some of the basic fundamentals. So this is already a long video. I'm going to have to edit this down. I know some of you don't like it when I edit it down, but if it's an hour long, no one's going to watch it. Maybe I'll start publishing 2 different versions of the video. A little bit sharp, but no, that still went though. Good. Happy about that. Alright. Even though it looks like it's a little bit thick, it's still at the point now where I have to start being a little bit more careful. At least at my skill level I do. Support that tip. Nap off the hand if I have to. Shape it a little bit. Napping off the finger here, it's kind of interesting. Just don't squeeze it too tight. You've got good support. When you hit those little platforms, you get nice little thin flakes. It's a little bit risky. Until you really know what you're doing, which I don't. But I find that when you get to that shaping stage, it really helps me anyway. I'm having a lot of fun, but I hope this video doesn't come out super boring. If you do it right, you get flakes. If not, you just crush the edges. some success here. I'm happy about that. I think I'm going to continue to nap off my hand. Flakes. Really paying attention to my shape at this point. Taking any platform that will help me achieve my desired shape in the end. That thick edge there. I'm happy about that. I do still have a thick edge here in the middle. This area here. Not too worried about it. I suppose I can take it off with notching or pressure flake it off. A little thick over here. So I'm going to stay at it. Don't spend too much time on one side though. You lose your symmetry. Even if there's more work you need to do on that side, come back to it. Let's spot up here by the tip. Platform creates the next, usually. Still doing percussion. Could probably switch to pressure at this point, but for now, stick with percussion. There we go. That's exactly what I needed. One more. Sometimes you have to remember, some of this harder flint, you gotta smack it. That was great. That really cleaned up that edge. I'm really happy about that. Still a bit of an ugly looking point, but we've got time to finish it. And that took a lot off my mind right there. Now I'm where that inclusion is, so I'm trying to work it like I'm not scared of it, but still be a little cautious. There we go. Let's flake off that. Still thinking about shaping. Ooh, that time that inclusion gave me a little bit of a problem. I'm gonna pressure flake the rest of that where that inclusion is, because it's not very friendly to percussion anymore. See weird dusty stuff coming off of that. But I knew that area was going to be a little bit difficult. It's not surprising or unexpected. And it's far enough down the base, actually, that like if I'm looking for a functional point, probably not a big deal. It's far enough down where even if it you know, reduces the sharpness of the entire point. See how far down that is? By the time the point has penetrated the animal, you know, the kinetic force will push the point the rest of the way, so. And if you've watched my videos, you know that I value function over cosmetics. So we about have our preform here. And boy, does this stuff nap good. Flintridge is tricky no matter what, but this stuff is some good quality Flintridge. Still way thick though. We've got a center line. We just got a really thick edge over on this side. Not sure what we'll be able to do about that. So we give her a good grind. Kind of looked a little bit. Tried a little punch technology there. It worked a little bit. helped. Crushing. If I can get around that. Let's go back to this side. Yeah, it's that fat edge where it stalled. Doesn't surprise me. It's so much thicker there, and I stalled myself a little bit, technique-wise. I'm gonna try to recover though. That's all she wrote. I'm going to run it at this angle here. See if that gives me a platform to take another flake. It should. Oh, just destroying the rock though. I don't like that at all. That looks like trash. That did perfect. Good, 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 good. Nice. All right, so now I'm going to grind it. Still pretty happy with it. Okay, so it's thick. It's not as thin as I would like it to be. But it's such beautiful stone. That's the good side of it, so let's look at that side. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell if you want to make sure that you don't miss any of my videos. And until next time, I hope you're having an awesome day. Paleo Greenbird, and I am signing out.